Are we seriously doing this again?
Damn straight! Good day, lords and ladies of the internet! I am Alistair the Skull, the English skull of the internet, and I welcome you all back to I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator, because we played this last year and we have to keep the joke going because goddammit Parafox is useless at making content. So, who do we have with us today?
I am Sebastian the Skull, the evil genius skull of the internet. And I am Adonis, the Skull of Love, here to teach these two fools how to properly charm someone.
Cause we had to include him because we weren't given a choice, cause there's 3 of us now! Why did we have to get him?
I share your sentiments. I'm not that bad now, am I, guys?
Everyone hates you, Adonis! Everyone! Alright, so, do you remember where we left off, Sebastian?
Do you really think I didn't do everything in my power to purge this game from my memory?
Excellent point! Let's just click continue and get going then. So, how are we gonna do the reading?
I think we took turns last time. Allow me to read. It's my first time, after all.
You know what? It saves us the bother. Go ahead, Adonis.
At night, the school building has taken on an entirely
You can't even do it right, really?
Hush up, it's my first time reading it. Okay, let's get into character.
Character? It's bloody narration!
Exactly, the narrator is a character too. Of course, you would think that. Can we just get this over with? I don't want to be here longer than I have to.
Sentiments, exactly. Let's try and get through this game so we don't have to play it next year.
No need for such a rush. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad neon glow and speaks softly.
Did I do the voice of Sanders?
It saves me doing the voice of Sanders.
Fair enough! These mashed potatoes you made in class today.
Before you go on, I want to know. They're not my great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them.
They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with.
Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring.
Can you please read normally?
Absolutely not. We need to set the mood. It is a dating simulator after all.
Oh, kill us now.
Now might be the perfect time to tell him that you're developing feelings for him. Oh la la.
Colonel Sanders?
Yes, Paraluza?
There's something I need to tell you. Okay, who did this idiot's voice?
As I said.
Right, you purged all your memory. Okay, hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first.
Oh, jeez.
You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And ever since that day, I've been working toward that dream, day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights.
I remember hating this guy. Ooh la la, I think I like this guy.
You would! Move on!
We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like the wishes floating on a shooting star.
Hey, no, you... Shut up! I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story.
Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy?
I thought I was the voice of our main character.
Do you want to be?
Good point. Let Adonis do all the work. You can't prove that!
I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh.
Forget him! We're talking about me! Me! I'm the hero!
Sounds just like you, Alistair.
Oh, shut up! What the Christ?
I don't think I want to know. Not even I would get involved with that. Well, at least not without a drink first.
Oh, come on! Just whatever. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero. I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds!
How dare you threaten me just as I was letting my guard down and connecting with another chef on an emotional level.
Be afraid. Be very afraid. Because I'm a monster. See?
Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do?
Is this game serious right now?
I expect no less from this.
Alright, well, what are we gonna do?
Attack! Attack with the power of love!
God, I hate you! Alright, let's just attack.
You decide to go on the attack, empowered by the feelings of love.
That's not what it says. Stop adding words.
Which attack will you use? Cook with love!
Oh, for fuck's sake, he's right! God damn everything!
Cook with love does 1 damage.
Ha! The power of love is useless!
It just got real. That attack really upset the Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage.
This seems completely useless and pointless.
Attack! Keep attacking with the power of love! You decide to go on the attack. It worked last time, right? So cook! Cook with love! Cook of love does 1 damage. The Spork Monster won't forget this. The Spork Monster is feeling really threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself.
What the fuck actually is this game? They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond?
Attack! Keep attacking with the power of love. When attacking with love, you need to make sure you're always on the offensive.
What about playing hard to get?
That never works. Have you never seen sitcoms?
Fair point. Okay, fine. Attack.
Cook! Cook with love! At this rate, the semester will probably be over before this fight. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up and ready to rumble, they go on the attack once more. Spork Monster uses Ultra Utensil to take 2 damage, and you take 2 damage from the fight. Oh no, we're losing now.
That's why you lose with the power of love. If you take much more damage, you're not gonna survive the battle. I think we should defend now.
No! We keep attacking! There's not much left in him! You decide to attack again. Again! Cook with love does 1 damage. The Spork Monster is oozing cheese sauce. onto the lawn of the quad. No, I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Hopefully not someone like me. Ooh.
I thought you said you wouldn't sleep with this thing. Like, we actually found something you wouldn't sleep with for once.
I said I would need a drink first.
Oh, for God! Can we just end this already so I don't have to deal with him?
Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge! Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens.
Oh God, if you've ever played Legend of Zelda, you know what that does.
Pot Pie! Power Pinch!
Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated.
You saved me!
An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. What should we do?
Can we cook it? Ooh! Cook it with the power of love and serve it up to Colonel Sanders.
We're trying to charm Colonel Sanders, right?
If that's what I remember. Ooh! I didn't know you both swang that way.
We don't! We want his money!
Are you really that desperate? Yes. Why do I have to put up with both of you?
Exactly how we feel! So should we spare it?
It actually seems like the better way to get on his good side.
Spare the wretched beast!
You managed to tramp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow.
I won't forget this, and I certainly won't be back, like you said.
The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover.
Because everything in this mess of a game needs to be chicken related.
Well, it is made by KFC.
Why did we play this?
I'm pretty sure it was a joke. And because we didn't finish the joke, we need to finish the joke. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Boko. Boko. That name sounds strangely familiar.
Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. Oh, please let darkness overtake me so we can end this already.
The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it back without him. What a guy. Ooh.
Stop it!
You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled over you as you are tucked in tightly. Oh, can he not join us in bed?
I said stop it!
Good night, my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Well, nothing weird to get for this dream, I'd consider.
You don't even know who Sprinkles is!
He's the dog, isn't he?
And you don't find that strange?
Are we even surprised at this point anymore? I was right, Sprinkles is the dog, and everyone's sleeping with us. You awake on day 2, and and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? What's the secret? Ooh, I do like a good secret.
Do you really think we care or remember? Probably about something like the secret sauce or something.
It's probably just because he trusts you so much. Oh, trust is always needed in a relationship.
Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the smoke monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, who did her voice?
Can I do it? No. I think Alistair did.
You want me to do the female voice?
Yes.
Fine. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, like Clank.
I might like this girl.
You like her because she's a robot. Of course you would, Sebastian. God, don't be like Adonis.
Like him or like?
I know! It sounds like it's moving too fast. But there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's totally a sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in high school?
No, but that does make complete sense. I mean, look at the man. Ooh, I wouldn't mind getting up close with him.
I mean, technically we did last... No! Alistair, don't pander to him. Yeah, but he was so popular. He was voted prom king at school. He didn't even... At a school he didn't even go to. And also the convertible that he rode... He himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade.
I'm thinking maybe something got lost in a pressure cooker. Language translation there. Either way, it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders.
You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, you know, the thing which has a course for 2 fucking days. You're a thing now?
We definitely connected yesterday.
Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess?
Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real? Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients?
Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient?
Yeah, I just said that a secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Oh la la, is it following me again?
Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So, this summer, while I was on vacation with the family, a lovely man approached me in a botanical garden where I was wandering.
This cannot be good.
He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices! The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals. And that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own.
Please, Miriam, don't tell me.
So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me. The flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted.
I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here.
Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, you know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices.
Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, if I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone.
Please, shut up and speak properly. It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders.
What do you think you should do? Should you protect Colonel Sanders' secret, or share it with your bestie?
If we share the secret, we get with the bestie.
If we don't share it, we get with money bags. And if we make up a fake ingredient, we're lying to her, so we're betraying our bestie. Why can't we have both of them?
Because it's a dating simulator and things don't work that way.
What a lousy dating simulator.
I actually have no argument against that. Especially after everything we've seen. Let's just make up an ingredient, screw it.
No! If we do that, we're lying!
And there's nothing wrong with that.
How can you build a relationship if you lie? You need to build a relationship, some trust.
Why the fuck are you here?
To tell you how to build relationships, because you clearly both know nothing about them. I mean, look at your relation with Parafox.
Doesn't he use a tissue to pick you up now?
He isn't right now. Come on, touch me more.
Well done, you ruined it.
Well, what are we gonna do now? Wait, aren't I supposed to be being touched right now? Oh, come on, Parafox. It's not that bad, is it?
Okay, let's make up the fake ingredient. Adonis clearly knows nothing. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about...
It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do?
Eye of Newt? Wow! Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity, and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does a thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders arriving at school.
Ooh la la. Oh, what a lovely hug. Parafox, you really don't need the tissue. I'm not that bad. Run to him. Stand back and admire his majestic glory. Oh, I feel like we need to admire his majestic glory.
Yeah, but if we run to him, we're interested in him. So, you know, what you said before, be on the offensive, attack! You decide the best way to show Miriam how serious you are and how serious you and Colonel Sanders are would be to run to him. Surely he will sweep you onto the back of his stallion and you'll ride away together. That'll show her good.
Oh, Colonel, my Colonel!
However, your sudden movements surprise the horse and it rears up, kicking you directly in the face. The force of the blow completely knocks you out cold.
Well done, Alistair. You ruined our chances with the Colonel.
Look! It's not ruining the chances. We just got a concussion.
Do you not realize how serious those can be?
No, I'm a skull.
and clearly without a brain. Anyway, in the darkness, you see a vision. Ooh, Paraloser, I am here to deliver you a message.
Not this guy!
It is of important that you remember this exactly as I say it. If you forget, the world could end, so you know it's serious. I have been trapped in a realm beyond, but a great prophecy relies on my return. Only you can save me. All I need you to do is repeat my name 3 times. And that name is...
But before he can continue, you suddenly wake up. Ha 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 ha! Fuck that guy!
Oh, jeez.
You awake to find Colonel Sanders tending to you. He roused you back to life with a satchel of secret spices. Or is that just his natural seasoned musk?
I was going to say something. You don't need the tissue. Stop making me feel isolated. There we go, that's better. Ooh la la. Oh, come on.
You really need to stop making this worse for yourself. So, what do we do?
If we lean in for a kiss, it'd probably be too forward of us.
True, it would.
But that's something we have to do. We need to lean in if we wish to ever make a chance and a move on him.
I think we should compliment the craftsman of his shoes. You know, make a joke. We gotta be funny. Being in relationships, you gotta be funny. Otherwise, the other person gets bored. I mean, look at every relationship Adonis has been in.
No, that's just cruel, Alistair. I'll have you know I've been in numerous relationships.
Exactly. Numerous. How many of them lasted?
They lasted until I got bored.
You are the worst kind of person in the existence of mankind. Or skull kind, or... Well, you know what? Whatever kind. Just compliment the shoes, damn it. Maybe he shouldn't be riding a horse to school, and maybe you shouldn't be running up to animals you don't know. It's hard to say who was in the wrong here. But one thing is for sure, that Colonel Sanders is pretty dreamy. Sure.
I completely agree.
Shut up.
That horse has beautiful shoes. I could really feel how smooth and sturdy they were, and when they were pressing into my face. That's nice to hear. No one truly appreciates good craftsmanship anymore. I'm suddenly appreciating Colonel Sanders all the more now. He is completely right. Good craftsmanship does never get appreciated anymore. Isn't that right, Parafox?
And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your 2 rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes, experimented with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad.
You try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming.
Whoa, little one, I'm not sure you're ready to handle this.
Yeah, why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey?
I hate the fact we're given so many choices. Just play the goddamn game.
Well, we need to make a choice. Well, I will say I should make the choice then, because I haven't been allowed to make a choice thus far.
Okay, fine. What do you say?
Tell them to stop being immature, or act like you're not interested in them, but try to get a closer look. Oh, play hard to get. Let's do that.
Didn't you just say earlier in this video that playing hard to get never works?
Shut up.
I want to leave. Make this end.
You sit near your rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds a bit like a magical spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping, and you cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules.
I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you.
Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes parache.
And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil.
You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the Spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth.
How did we not notice that earlier? What is this goddamn game? Why must we be forced to play it? This is torture!
That we're playing.
You are not allowed to do Pop's voice. He is too innocent a character for you to ruin him. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class.
Beep, beep.
Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey! Watch it, you bucket of bolts!
You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Biz. Womp. Who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp.
No! Your mother was a stand mixer!
Whoa. Buzz.
Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room.
Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that it is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on.
And that's why he's our meal ticket.
Maybe I can help you with your business plan.
Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog.
Students, please, take your seats.
I think we need to make him not voice anything. I really don't like how Adonis voices things.
What's wrong with me voicing the dog? I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny little legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Sprinkles stops in his tracks and sniffs the air around you. Something has him in a trance. It's the scent left on you from Colonel Sanders. Sprinkles jumps on you and licks your face. Oh, Sprinkles, please, calm down. Save that for the bedroom.
It's a bloody dog!
Calm down, boy. Down. Afton Hoppen. That command shouted by Colonel Sanders has snapped Sprinkles out of his trance. I wonder what's up with that. Sorry, I got a little carried away. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history on my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why, in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss a lot of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, Paraluza? Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you sample?
God damn it, I hate our character.
What about the shimmering pepper? He's a dog. We should sample the dog biscuit.
We could just take the glass of water, it's a neutral option.
It seems like we're at a stalemate, and no one can agree on anything. And thus, I think it's first come, first serve on who should get to choose. And I chose the pepper, so we should go with that. No, we're going with the dog biscuit, because it's funnier. Because of the shape it's baked in, you assume the dog biscuit is a treat made by Sprinkles. An example of his own culinary talents, perhaps. You reach for it when Sprinkles jumps up and bites onto your cooking apron. What kind of monster would steal a dog's favorite biscuit? Your apron is left in tatters. The entire class looks on in horror as you fall unconscious from embarrassment. I never even got to taste it. Is this the end? You fade into darkness, but something is there. The spork monster? Borko, what are you doing here?
It's not your time, my friend. Your act of kindness has not been forgotten. You watch as your apron magically repairs itself. You won't have to live in embarrassment anymore.
Thank you, my friend. Wherever you are, come meet me in the bedroom.
Must you do that to everything? Must you really do it to everything? I thought you had standards. Which item do you sample?
Well, considering Sebastian has no idea what he's talking about, it looks like it's between you and me, Alistair.
Oh, goody. How are we gonna duel this off then? Rock, paper, scissors?
With one hand, Alistair.
Good point. How about, hat, teeth, rose?
But you're missing a rose and I'm missing a hat.
Exactly. We can't win. Thus, I get to pick, and I say the glass of water. You grab the glass of water and gulp it down. It's cool and crisp, like the purest snow melted by a spring.
Hey, that was mine! It was from my favorite toilet! You owe me $6!
And you've got excellent taste.
You think to yourself, I should pay better attention.
We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch.
Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals make a dramatic announcement.
Today's lunch will be prepared
via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts.
I don't know what we should do.
Clearly we need to step up and tell them you're on. Exactly! Never give up a challenge!
Fine, I hate these two. Let's shove it to them.
A bit of lunchtime competition, eh? Count me in. If I wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it.
I'm not the fool! You're the fool, fool!
Good one, Van Van. I like your grumption, Paraloser. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please, settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least, not until we turn on the timer. Just then, a huge light blasts in your face, flashing the words, "Timer ready." That's what I'm talking about. Aroo!
How are you able to do that so well?
I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope it's a message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs out, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at?
100 degrees, 100 degrees!
That's right! But how would you have even gotten into this school without knowing that? Winner gets a rub of my furry belly. Let that enhancing offer motivate you. You're going to need to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs did he say he used?
Oh, what the fuck? How do I know this? Let's just pick the random one. I don't know.
That's wrong! I've seen sauciers with better sense than that, and the miniature kind, no less. Now that you've got the basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind flavors most?
Trust! Go with trust!
That's wrong, Alistair! I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Ashley is simply stronger and faster than you. You'd better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you knew to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice. You draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy. So where does it come from?
A small town!
That's right! This is your shot, and you're not going to miss it. Aroo! You try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What's the sound of success?
Sizzling!
That's wrong! Don't make me get the spray bottle. Is this the end? Yep. Game over.
Well, we clearly have no idea what the fuck we're doing.
Well, we've never done cooking before, so...
You might not have, I have.
I mean, since we were skulls.
You might not have, I have.
How have you possibly done cooking as a skull?
Simple. I used my mouth as a mixing bowl and just stuffed things into it. I think if that's not cooking, what truly is?
Let's just try again.
So, I think it was seven, what am I call it, spices, alright?
That sounds good with me, let's try that. And we'll go straight to the cook-off now, shall we?
7 spices! Fuck! What state of mind? Gratitude!
That's right! Must never take this opportunity for granted. If you hope to succeed, your classmates are rooting for you. Now we need
A small town where big dreams are born. Let's go! And the sound of success is... silence!
That's right! When they taste your cooking, they will be so taken with it that they will be unable to speak! Just like what happens when I charm a woman. But trust me, she makes all the noise she needs when...
Okay, that's enough. That's got nothing to do with what we're doing. You notice Colonel Sanders out the corner of your eye.
I believe in you, Paraluser. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. All you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonsful of gravies would it take? What were you thinking? Get your mind back in the competition.
What the fuck? We didn't even get a chance to read the question.
Grrr. You are stranded on a desert island with only a dessert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk! I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind.
I don't even know what we just picked.
What does that have to do? Does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? Woof woof! You're really struggling to keep up. At the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough in the stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps.
Yeah, yikes!
Zip poop.
I know! You love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in the kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch.
Whoa.
You might not have any hands, but Paraluser does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to make it to know when it's mixed properly.
There's the easy way, and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed.
Paraluser, no!
But you're not fast enough. Your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply just can't go on. Oh, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish, ready to serve. surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Paraloosa's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared? Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. What's that supposed to be?
Whatever it is, it actually looks delicious. Of course, you would never appreciate that, but those of us that have a sense of taste and didn't give it up for mechanical parts can appreciate that looks decent.
I really get the feeling I shouldn't be voicing people in this game.
Yeah, but you have to, because you have to take part.
Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Paraloosa to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand.
Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within.
Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese crochet, atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry galette.
Again, that actually looks extremely nice. I really want that.
It's a shame you do not have a stomach or a tongue to appreciate it.
God, I hate being a picking skull. Why can't I be alive again?
Don't worry, Alistair. There are other ways to appreciate these things.
Like what?
You can appreciate the sight of it.
Sight means nothing if I can't taste it! Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed, as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce.
Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you.
God, that laugh was so evil it suits her perfectly. You know, there's a reason we got you doing the voice.
As he places a sauce-covered finger in his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something in his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache.
Alright, well, I think we clearly know the Colonel doesn't like Ashley, so I don't think we need to do anything.
I completely agree. But what about jealousy, love, rivalry?
You know nothing with internalizing the rage, because that's what I have to do every single day when I'm sat here next to you.
Well, that's just harsh, isn't it?
Completely justified as well. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed of your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone.
Did you see the reaction on Colonel Sanders' face then?
Yes, it was quite entertaining. Well, if we take a look at this, it looks like we've done 3 chapters now in this episode. Which is what we did last time as well.
So you're saying you want to call it here?
I mean, I really would, but I also want to get this over with.
But it has also been an hour. This could be a good time to stop for us.
Yeah, but that means we gotta do this next year! And we might have another skull we need to deal with next year.
Oh, now wouldn't that be a delight?
Not if they're like you, it won't be. I also just want to get this over with.
I say we stop here. I think we've had a good run. Well then, if we're stopping here, I must say that you two clearly know nothing about love.
Every decision you made was wrong. If anything, I think we clearly proved we know more about it than you.
Maybe about essence of love, but what about making love?
Can we do we really need to do an outro, Parafox? Or can we just quit this now? Please, make this end. God damn it! Alright, fine. Well, everyone, I'd like to thank you all for torturing me with this experience, I suppose. I have been your host, Alistair the Skull.
And I am also here, Adonis the Skull of Love. And me, Sebastian, the mechanical skull of
asthmaticness that we're never gonna let you live down. And we'd like to thank you all for joining us and blah blah blah. Look, can we just end this? God damn it. Okay, we'll do it. Try and do a proper one. We thank you all for joining us. We hope to see you all again next time. But we're afraid that
until then, it looks like that we,
the skulls of the internet,
have to bid you, the glorious audience,
farewell,
good day, and finally, good night.